It's a wonderful day here in Toronto, and I hope you guys are doing very well. I'm on my way to work right now, and I just want to say hello to see how is my viewers and subscribers doing on this beautiful Toronto day, June in Toronto. It's a great day to be alive. I think every day is a great day to be alive. What do you guys think about that? What's up, guys? As you enter, say hello and hit the subscribe button, please. I'm so happy to be here, guys. I drive about 2 hours to work. I normally take the 407. I know in other videos they call it 507, but it's 47. Save me about 20 minutes, hour, and to about half an hour. What's up? What's up, guys? Welcome to the live. So it's almost summer. I mean, to me, you know, to me it's already summer. I don't know. Once it hits June and the sun is out and it's above, I don't know, 12 degrees, I say it's summer. Sun is shining, so I'm happy, guys. Sun is shining and the weather is sweet. Let's get on dancing feet. What's up, guys? Where are you guys joining from? Put in the comments. What's your country? And let's talk about the World Cup. What's going on with the World Cup, guys? What is your team? Let's do this, guys. What is your team? Which team are you going for in the World Cup? I'm gonna tell you which team that I like in a second, but I want to hear from the comments, guys. What team do you guys like? Oh, I think you guys gonna hear me. See, this is what happens whenever I do a live stream inside my car. I believe I have to turn off the Bluetooth because then you guys can hear me. And I've been through live streams before that close to the end of the live stream, I noticed that nobody could hear me. It's crazy. But the funny thing is, I think I did a live stream just the other day. Sorry, I have braces, so I can't really speak properly sometimes. So I did a live stream the other day, and the Bluetooth was on, and I think people could hear me. So I don't know. This phone does some funny stuff. I don't know what's going on, guys. What is going on? See, I should be home right now, relaxing, putting on my feet, you know, having some nice, delicious snacks. I mean, I'm trying to quit drinking. I don't drink that often. I guess occasionally, once I don't know, every few months, if I go out on Mother's Day, maybe. But I'm not really a drinker, totally, because drinking is not good for your health, and I think most people know that. So, guys, if you can, you should quit. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the live. Let's talk about the FIFA World Cup. So, as you guys know, the World Cup just started maybe a few days ago, and it seems like it's getting exciting. And to be honest, I haven't watched any games in full. Um, which game did I watch? Maybe it was the highlights that I watched. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm a soccer fan. I like soccer. Um, in years past, I've really loved Brazil. I think Brazil is one of the favorites of a lot of people. So yeah, Brazil has always been my favorite team, and so yeah, I'm rooting for Brazil. I hope they do well. I mean, I'm a old school guy. I'm from like the Ronaldo, Romario, you know, type of days. I also, like Argentina. You guys know about Diego Maradona and those players. Those are legendary players, man. Yeah, God rest his soul. But yeah, I mean, I've not had a chance to watch the World Cup. The World Cup is, you know, it happens every 4 years. So when it's coming up, I mean, people are really anticipating, like getting excited about it. And to be honest, this year I've not been too excited about it. I'm not sure if it's because, maybe I wouldn't get a chance to watch it, or, you know, I don't know. It just didn't really excite me too much. But nevertheless, when I come home, I mean, I'm tired and everything. I work really late. It takes me, 2 hours to get home. So 2 hours to work, 2 hours back. So I'm spending 4 hours on the road. So by the time I come home, I'm exhausted, and so it's kind of hard to get excited about the World Cup and all that and events. So I usually just eat, just browse a bit, then I go to sleep. Oh my gosh! But yeah. So how about you guys? Are you guys soccer fans? Put in the comments, guys. What's your team? I noticed that in recent years, I would say teams that are not so famous. I mean, I don't want to say no name teams. I don't want to disrespect the countries. But what I'm saying is, in the past, the usual suspects usually win the World Cup. Like you got Brazil, Argentina, Spain, Mexico, Germany. Right? Those are mostly European and South American teams usually win the World Cup. Um, and but recently, you know you get an up and coming team like France. I mean, France is in Europe, right? So, but I guess historically, I don't think they've been like a powerhouse in the World Cup. Um, so yeah, France and what else? You have Uruguay. Now you're having people like Egypt, Morocco, Nigeria. Those teams that normally never advance too far. They're winning games and stuff. And great, those teams are great. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from those athletes. They're amazing athletes. But that's what I'm saying is like things change. Like we're used to. Again, I just mentioned the big names: Brazil, Argentina, Germany, and all that. But I think things are different now. Countries are getting more advanced with their training. Know how to train athletes, know how to prepare. There's just different strategies. People are getting more smarter as time goes along. I mean, I'm not sure if that's the right thing to say. I don't want to insult anyone, but all I know is you know this World Cup is going to be amazing. It has a great start so far. As usual, I'm rooting for Brazil. That's my team. Has always been my team. I don't even know if I have a second best team. I mean, I didn't even know if Canada is in the World Cup. Honestly, I didn't know if Canada was in the World Cup, but I think they are. I mean, yeah, of course I want them to win. I'm a Canadian, so I I want him to win. But to be honest, I'm always a Brazilian fan. I'll always be a Brazilian fan, right? So yeah, that's my team, man. Brazil coming up the hill. Oh my gosh, what's this now? Just want to be careful. Yeah, guys. Yeah, and this I'm just driving, and obviously, but all the traffic jam in this area. I don't know why. A T jam. So what's up, guys? Where are you guys watching from? Put in the comments. Maybe you guys are already at work, still at home, getting your breakfast ready, getting ready for work. Put in the comments. What's up? What's up? What are you doing this summer? This past weekend, we took the kids to it's like a indoor playground. Fun Kingdom, Kingdom Fun, something Kingdom. It's in Scarborough, like the GTA. It's in the East End. Oh my gosh, I forgot what it's called. Kids Kingdom, but no, I'm gonna be thinking about it all day. Yeah, but anyway, we took the kids there. They had a blast. We were there, for a long time. Maybe I'd say it's 3 hours. And then my godson came and brought my kids their gifts, their birthday gifts. That's their birthday passed about let's see how many. It's June. Yeah, April. So my son is March. My daughter's April. So March, April, May, June. 3 months and 2 months. Yeah, so that was fun. Got us some delicious Jamaican foods and some Filipino foods. Yes, and the weather was amazing. So yeah, that's what I love to do during the summer. Yeah, I love hanging out during the summer. The summer is amazing. I'm not a winter fan, man. Winter is crazy. I've shoveled too much. This was one of the longest winters that I've ever been through. I even just took out my snow tires probably about few few weeks ago. That's how long the winter is because I normally don't take out my snow tires till like June, May, June, because you never know. This country, it could snow anytime, even in June, believe it or not. I've been on 13. Wow, this is. Can you imagine driving 2 hours to work every day and 2 hours back? Oh my God, 4 hours on the road. That's just insane. But you know what? That's what we got to do to feed our families. Um, I mean, I'm glad that I have a job. Many people are still looking for work, and yeah, jobs are very difficult to find these days. I mean, you could say yeah, there are jobs out there, but there are many people that are unemployed. So basically, what I'm saying is there's a lot of competition out there. So you pretty much have to be picture perfect, if you want to find a job. Oh, what's this now? Sorry, guys, I'm getting a. I should have put a do not disturb thing on this. Yeah, a lot of competition. It took me 2 years to find a job. I mean, I got laid off from this, my previous job, and I had to go back to school. I pretty much gave up. Looking, I'm like, let me go back to school, update my career a bit, and yes, I took like a 1 year course and I found a job. Thank the Lord for His good and His mercy. So I've been at this company now for about 4 years, and I'm grateful to have a job. No job is perfect. So whether you like your job or not, you just have to make the best of it, because quitting right now is very risky, because you never know when you're gonna get hired, again. So, anyways, guys, I'm just gonna finish this live. I just want to say hello to everyone, and I hope you guys have yourself a wonderful day, and we'll see you again very soon. Take care.